Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, April 12th, 2024. Really exciting. I mean, once in a decade kind of exciting prices going on here. Let's see what's going on in the market. We have gold up 2670 at 2399.10. We have silver up 94 cents. Oh my God. 29.23. We are in the 29s, guys, squarely marching to 30. Here we are with the GSR, and there it is. It printed 82. What did I tell you when it was 90? Downside was to 82. Here we are. Are we at a top? Okay, the 10-year yield dropping today back below 4.5. Stuff going on in the world in regard to other major central banks. But anyway, the U.S. Treasury has dropped back down below 4.5. Rocket fuel, guys, rocket fuel for metals. Oh, but the dollar is up to 105.94. So we have a split market. We have the dollar up and the yields down. Wow, okay, that's interesting. In the pre-market, well, the market's looking a little sick these days. We have the greed index at neutral sentiment, 49. Dow futures down 226, S&P futures down 34.75, NASDAQ futures down 149.75. People are rotating out of the stock market and into commodities. And let's look at the copper prices and see what's going on in copper. As you know, commodities give us a clue as to where silver is heading, and copper is on fire yet again. 4.33 just has been moving about the same trajectory as gold lately, honestly. But silver has been outshining everybody, as you know it does, and you know it did. And here we are again. The past is the present, and we are looking at just such major movements. It is unbelievable. Half the links were broken this morning on my website because things are selling out. And it is gold that has really got the FOMO here, but do not ignore silver. It is just on fire. But if you want to know what's going on in gold, we can get the best 1/10 gold eagle at Bold for $270.53. The best 1/10 maple is at Silver Gold Bull at 271.03. And best 1/10 Britannia is at Monument at 270.42. The best price is never at one dealer. It is at various dealers. Every day they change. Okay, I was asked several times to bring back quarter ounce. So here you go with the quarter ounce, you guys. Here's a Britannia, 631.78. And here is the Gold Eagle at 656.34. That is $2,600 melt, a little over $2,600 melt on Gold Eagles. If you're going to buy gold, I really highly recommend you look at eBay today. Links down below. I found a lot of good deals. A lot of private sellers are coming out of the woodworks to sell their gold now that prices are so high. Let's keep going on gold. Here's half ounce gold, best deal at Bold at 1279.77. And best Buffalo is at Bold at 2473.40. Okay, and I'm not going to go through all the rest. The Krugerrand ought to be one of the cheaper. And 2004-21.23 at SD Bullion. If you want to know what the cheapest commemorative out there is, if you're not picky, and I don't know why you would be, you could pay $20 more, but we've got the American Breast Cancer Awareness Coin, $5 commemorative, over 0.24 ounces of pure gold, for $572.18 at APMEX. When you sell these back to them or to SD Bullion or JM Bullion, they don't ask you what $5 commemorative you have. They just buy your $5 commemorative. So keep that in mind if you're being a judicious shopper and want to get the cheapest price on gold. And we might be able to beat that on eBay as well. Don't forget the gold at spot deals. If you gotta buy gold, okay, sometimes you just gotta buy. I'll address my green light, red light in a minute. What is the Dragon Bar going for today? 2451.25. What is that, up $50 in a day or so? Platinum Eagles are very expensive. Cheapest platinum and smartest platinum buy is the 1/10 Platinum Britannia over at APMEX, 118.60, and it might be a little lower on eBay, but that's a good price if you got to buy platinum. Is platinum over $1,000? And no, it hasn't yet. But platinum, silver is going to do the same thing that gold did. Platinum is going to do the same thing that gold did. It's going to push up to resistance. It's going to keep trying to break through, and then it's going to break through. Okay, so watch platinum take a shot at 1,000. It may get pushed back, but it'll keep taking shots at 1,000 until it breaks 1,000. Platinum probably one of the better buys right now if you're agnostic in regard to what you buy. And I am lost. Okay, let me get back to my website. Where did you go? Okay. All right, if you're looking for the best Silver Eagle, Bullion Exchanges has got one at spot, and the best overall price for the next 19 is 34.43. That's a $5 premium, but closer to a $4 premium if you get over to Pinehurst. For a quantity of 20, 33.43. I'm surprised they haven't sold these out to the retail market. I guess people just don't shop at Pinehurst. And lightly used, if you don't mind getting them in flips, and they may have some tarnish, who knows. Finally out of stock. So people cleaned out the lightly used Eagles. They were 50 cents or so less than the other deals. Okay, in regard to the red light, green light, yellow light, here's what I'm going to say. Gold is clearly just on a tear, and there's no upside resistance. Silver is following both from the industrial side and from the monetary metal side. Now, there are two kinds of stackers. There are stackers that have been stacking for years and years and years, like myself, that have what I call a mature stack. You got all the silver you really need. You've exceeded 10%, 15% of your net assets in precious metals. What I think you should do is wait here. Wait for the pullback. If you're brand new and if you're trying to get together a stack before the rivets pop, and you want to average into this market, I think you can still buy. Silver, would still be my choice because I think it has more upside than gold, even though we are topping. But for us mature stackers, I think you could consider selling some silver here. Gold, I would just keep gold to hold at these levels until the GSR does something crazy. But the silver stackers, you could sell some here. I'm going to sell a little bit as we push up to 30. I do expect to get repelled back from 30, but that may not happen. So there you go. Tale of two cities, old stackers, new stackers. You may want to do different things. Caution light is on because metals are expensive, but premiums are not. So this is a very weird market, and that's the best advice I can give you guys. Okay, and if you are going to buy the best deals. Don't just go out and buy anything. So we're getting stuff under spot, under market, with all the tips and tricks that we use. Okay, we've got a maple at spot. We got the best maple deal at Hero Bullion, 31.75, any quantity pricing. Britannia ought to be in the 31s as well, 31.95. And then similar prices. The Philharmonic ought to be the cheapest, 31.27. So good deal over at Golden Eagle. Yes, they're a reputable dealer. Okay, and the Mama Baby Kangaroo. 63, so that is 31.63 per ounce if you want to get sovereign bullion in a 2-ounce format. Nothing cooking at Costco today, and their prices have gotten pretty high on their Silver Eagles. I missed it yesterday because I was on a conference call. I'm still working for another 80 days, so I can't get to every alert at all times during the day. Okay, the next best thing to an eagle or a maple is junk. Junk is so cheap. What I really suggest you do is call Vermilion Enterprises, Minot Coin and Bullion, and Coin Huskers and clean them out of their junk silver if you are buying. Junk silver premiums are going to explode, in my humble opinion. That's what I think. I can be wrong. I'm often wrong. But if you don't want to pay up for Eagles, and even the eBay deals are too pricey for you, then call over to those 3 dealers on YouTube and try to get one of their 50-cent over spot deals on junk. If you're buying, junk would be something to really look at right here. There's a lot of it out there, and I think it's going to disappear if we keep moving. But if you're buying online, best price is over at Hero, $21.95. And the way to convert that to spot is to divide by 0.715. And you'll find out what they're actually charging. I'm not going to take the time to do the math this morning. Okay, we've got silver bars, generic bars in the 300s now. Can we get one under 300? Here we go, 304. Silver is moving so fast today. We're getting those 75-cent days you think about. If we start getting dollar days, watch out. My target for silver is, well, it's actually to repel off of 30 and go down, but I think my target in the next few weeks is 35. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, other deals, discount codes. This is one of the better Buffalo prices you can get at the retail side, but there's a deal on eBay that everybody should probably buy today, an under spot deal that I'll show you in a minute. 30.80 for a Buffalo at Kazoo Bullion, and these are even cheaper. Tube of 20 for 608.30. That's 30.42. 30.42, and the Kazoo deal was 30.80, but for a quantity of 20, 30.70. So you can save 30 cents at bullion exchanges on those Indian rounds. No, I do not like them. I think they're ugly. But anyway, you can get these Kazoo bars at about 30 bucks an ounce. This one is about 32 now, but still very pretty. And here is a 100-ounce bar sale over at Bullion Exchanges, and you can get that for $2,991 for you heavy hitters that have, 20 grand you want to spend really fast. Don't worry about getting a 100-ounce bar. You'll be able to sell them again here in the near future. And here is a no-brainer that, again, if you're a heavy hitter and you got lots of cash, I absolutely love this bar. I have one of these bars. I have paid this much for this bar in the past. $3,046 for the vintage trapezoidal Sunshine Minting 1984 silver bar. That is so pretty, it's ridiculous, and it's only pennies more than those other generic bars. So I really hope you'll pick that up. Check on eBay first. Maybe you'll find it cheaper. I bought mine on Walmart once. Could be cheaper on eBay, could be cheaper on Walmart, but you could buy this right now if you're buying. And what happened to me? I'm lost. Okay, best deal on Eagles. Well, let's get the best price. Let's see. These are out of stock, I think. No, $667 would put you at about $33.30, and then take 3% off would put you at about 32 something. So you'll beat most prices on Eagles on eBay using your PayPal credit card or your PayPal credit card, and maybe some other tips and tricks, but at least 3% off. Okay, in the maple category, we've got private sellers throwing up deals, but this one is Pinehurst, 814.47, 814.47. Let's see, 814.47 divided by 25 times 0.97 equals, okay, 3160 is what you're going to get those for. Where did I go? I got lost. 3160 out the door with the Paybell rebate or more. That's the way to buy metals today. Let's see, on the Kangaroos, we're at 814 on eBay. The Krugerrands, oh, somebody just bought that. There was a really cheap Krugerrand deal. Here we go in the junk deal, so you can pick these up. Here's a $10 face for 20.5 times face. 20.5 times face is going to be a good deal. I think there's shipping on top of that, so you might have to pay 22 times face. Take your rebates, and you'll be in a good place. I won't do the silver bars this morning. Here is the deal that is going to sell out really super fast. Look at this. I think I showed this to you yesterday, but I don't believe he's adjusted his prices. What was that? 23.50. So 23.50, only 80 in the tube. 23.50 divided by 80 times 0.97 equals 28.49 under spot, guys, if you use that PayPal card. So there you go. There's a no-brainer for you if you got to buy. Where am I? Okay, we got Platinum Eagles, too pricey. Here is the small, affordable Platinum Britannia. Pick that up on eBay if you like that price. And if we've got to do gold, I'm going to go right to what you asked for. This one somebody ought to buy. Now this is well under market. This is the Jamestown $5 commemorative. Nobody has seen this yet, and this guy has taken $5.25. You'll be under spot on that after rebates. He'll even take an offer, but I wouldn't make him an offer. I'd just buy that. All the gold is selling out. Not all the gold. All the cheap gold is selling out rapidly on eBay. I think the dealers are moving mountains of gold at the moment if it's priced right. Okay, if you wanted quarter ounce, here's all the quarter ounce. Okay, you can get a Britannia for $6.53 minus 3%. You can get a Britannia for $6.34 minus 3%. You can get this coin, which is $6.19 quarter ounce Battle of the Coral Sea. So 619 minus 3% would be about 20 bucks off. You'd be at 600 bucks for a quarter ounce. That's $2,400 melt. That is at spot. And that's a pretty coin. That's a pretty coin. It's Perth Mint, I think. No, Royal Mint. It's a Royal Mint coin. And Royal Mint coins don't like tarnish or anything like their silver. I've actually had more problem with U.S. Mint gold than I have with British gold. A little different story there than the silver. We've got foreign gold. We've got the Stockdale Mint auctions. Go ahead and jump in on one of these and try to pick up some of these bars below market. They've got some great auctions going on. And if people still have sleepyhead this morning and don't know that gold has moved yet, you may get it before somebody else does below market. If you want to pick up, what do we got here? I've got some new stuff in my store. If you want something from my store, contact me through eBay and ask me for a friend discount. And I'd be happy to do that. I sold some yesterday to one of you guys. And I'm happy for you guys to get the good stuff at a reasonable price. Not a cheap price. I don't sell cheap, but I will sell reasonable. Here's the eBay credit card, 3.33% cash back. Here's the American Express credit card, $200 cash back, 3% cash back on groceries and retail. May or may not work on eBay. It might work on eBay if you link it through PayPal. I haven't tried that yet. Here's the Rakuten card. That's working. Here's the PayPal card, 3% cash back on eBay. Everybody should have that. Here are the spot deals. Here's the picks of the day, which I honestly have not had a chance to update. Everything was just going wild this morning, and I'm cross-eyed from trying to do it. Let's see what this 10-ounce British bar is going for. 318.19 over at Hero. That's a beautiful 10-ounce bar. And silver rounds, here's stackable buffaloes. Those are 31.08. But you got to pick up that eBay deal, guys. You got to get that eBay deal. Somebody buy that who is buying. I'm not buying so much. Okay, I'm buying ones and twos. I got some gold yesterday that I bought, a 1/10 Britannia. I got a couple of vintage bars that I bought. I'm scratching my itch with well-priced gold or collectibles. That's what I'm up to. Here's the 3 coin shops I recommend. I got to fix this. CoinHuskers does not have a limited delivery area. If you like what I'm doing here, reward me with a subscription to newretirement.com, 2-week free trial, and a little over $100 a year for you to plan your retirement like a mogul. Be rich, be elite. My daughter called me elite the other day. She said, I'm glad I have elite parents. And I'm like, Jesus, man, I don't know. I've been working for 50 years to make some money, but I guess the new kids consider us old timers elite because we have a little bit of money. But believe me, you work for 50 years, kids, and you call yourself elite. But I'm a working man. Okay, here's the Gixxon sniper tool. I tried to use it yesterday and it didn't work. I don't know what's going on with Gixxon, so the hell. Okay, and other spot deals, and there's the Walmart Capital One that will work on precious metals on Walmart, and just don't get charged sales tax. Here's the Quicksilver card with the extra rebates, extra 2% off today if you like that card, and I don't know what they're paying. I don't think they're still paying that much. What's going on in the chat room? Come on in and say hi. Are we going crazy? We're going crazy. We're going crazy. I tried to warn you all. The FOMO is coming. I can feel it. And here's oh my God, there's so much going on in chat today. That's me this morning. I'm like, I couldn't believe I woke up to $29 silver and $2,400 gold. Guys, this is exciting and it is real. Okay, this is not BS, it's real. That does not mean there won't be a pushback. There's going to be a pushback somewhere in here. I don't know when it'll be. I think it might be at 30 or 29.90 on silver. Gold is more like free sailing. I mean, I'm not sure I would sell any gold here. I'm not sure I'd sell any gold for silver. I just need to see these ratios get more extreme, back up to 90 to 1 or 92 before I'd trade out some gold. And silver, I think we could easily bust that 82 GSR if we push over 30. But my thought is we'll make several runs at 30 before we bust through. I could absolutely be wrong because the market is on fire. And people are jumping out of the stock market and into, the stagflation play is what is happening here. Rates are strong, and the economy is, some people think it's going to weaken. We could be headed into stagflation, which is rocket fuel for metals. Aren't you glad you did some buying? Aren't you glad silver sucks so bad that you bought it when it was cheap? And gold too, for that matter, but everybody buys gold all the time. It takes a rare breed of stacker to buy silver. You guys are unique. You guys have been duking it out there in the trenches. Everybody telling you're crazy. Your friends saying, what's that, a paperweight? No, man, if you got a few thousand ounces of silver, you are shitting your pants right now. I guarantee you that. And congratulations. I love it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.